Shalom guys, I hope that you are doing absolutely wonderful today or this evening or this morning, whenever it is that you are catching this video. I'm here to do another combination reading for you. Whatever I wrote at the top of this video is what we're going to take a look at. As of the moment, I have no idea, so we'll discover how that came about in the video itself. Those of you who are returning, I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you for being a part of this channel. And those of you who are new, listen, my channel just is really intense. We look at criminal activity on this channel and moral law, and I give honor and praise and glory to the great one, and his name is Jehovah Elohim. People call him the universe. He's got many names about him, but he is the spirit of truth, and I seek him in truth in all things. And he is my Yeshua, my salvation. The scripture is found in the tarot, and so sometimes it comes real heavy across the channel. Sometimes it's mild. I just don't put the spirit in the box because we could never do it. But I am for truth, and you being a voice for people that may never get on a camera to do this. I'm called to do this, and it's hard work. And I do it with all my heart, with all my strength, with all my soul, to help uproot the wickedness so that people can be made whole. If you fall down, you find yourself within an energy, all we can do is look at it, evaluate it, and then you choose from that point who you want to be. You're going to be upright, righteous, and get up and prove that you are just somebody who fell down, or you're wicked and you're going to continue to fall in the ground, into mischief. So, you know, nobody is perfect, but yet we strive to be that way, and Jehovah is able to allow us to not fall. And so we just get up, we learn from that space, and the older we get, you know, I'm 50 years old, and so I use things from my experience, and I teach from that place, and that's all we can do in this earth to bring each other up. So this is kind of what my channel is about. If you'll either like it or hate it, I guess. If you stay, you stay. If you don't, then you don't. Doesn't make me no, never mind. Jehovah's the one that's building this tower. I'm just me in the earth, and you should be you in the earth. So welcome if you do stay. All right, people, let's see what's going on. I've been working on a lot of these, so I'm getting them knocked out. I still got several more to go, but I'm getting them knocked out. Jehovah, come on in here and prophesy through Yeshua. You're so mighty, and I love you so much. Go before us, prepare the way, and I just thank you every single day. So we have the wheel, so that'd be Sagittarius. Who else? Let's see. Let's see what comes up here. So Charity is here at the bottom, which goes back to love, or maybe you're dealing with somebody whose name is Charity, or your mother could be here, or just somebody just being giving and kind and loving towards you. Let's see. Did I do Sagittarius and Cancer yet? Give me just a second, please. No, I have not. So we use this for Cancer, and actually Sagittarius is found within this card as well. Well, if this is in the upright, you're balanced and you're walking in the truth, this fabulous victory for you. And there is some type of charity. So there's some type of charity situation if something was taken from you, and something very karmic is here. And travel. Something about traveling is really big here with this. The law is huge here, and we have the first letter of Jehovah's name. So if you are new, I use the definitions that maybe you've never even heard of, because the living language is found here, scriptures here. This is the first letter of Jehovah's name, and it represents authority in his arm, and it represents the hand closed, which is a protection card anyway in the deck. And so to have Jehovah's arm and you be inside of his hand to be protected, nobody can pluck you out of that if you're standing in the truth, regardless what kind of whirlwind might be scattering around you. But we definitely have something about a wheel, and a vehicle is here as well. The husband and a mother is here as well, but this is big time victory, balancing situations. This can take you back to a prophet or river. We got somebody who perceives and feels something that they are perceiving about some type of a journey, or if it's just a spiritual journey. There's luck here, really big if you're in the truth. This, if you are dealing with somebody who, or you drive some type of a, you know, if you're on the road and you're a trucker, that could be here. Or if you drive some type of a operating machine, this is the Zine, this is the cutting implement. It goes back to crop. If you live on a farm, you're dealing with somebody on a farm, or something happened on a farm, past, present, or you're thinking about going somewhere. This is about perceiving something in the future as well. This goes back to, you know, something that has affected a large scope of an area in the Hebrew. If somebody did lose their job, since this is authority and stuff like that, somebody got their crop cut. Then we have some type of a charity situation over here. The Z and the Y, Zoe in the Greek means life. And yes, and obviously Jehovah's arms here. So there's some type of life here. Obviously somebody did die within some situation on the road. This takes you back to eternity type of life. Let's see what's going on here. We got teachers here as well. But there's definitely, you know, protection around this energy. If somebody is exaggerating something really huge, something's very karmic around that, and that will turn into truth regardless, either way it turns. Oh my gosh, look at this. Something's very positive, but you might have somebody around you that might not like that. Okay, if you got a big fat baby around, they're very prideful, and you know Jehovah's going to say, well, if you don't want to listen to one of my arms, I'll bring both my arms in here, and I'll put that flag up if I want to, because that's a forcible overthrow in the Hebrew as well. That's huge out here. We got something about life is really big out here with the wording in the Greek, and then. I want to say, so we have the Q out here as well. We have Zach. Somebody's name could be Zach here as well in the phonics. We have K out here. And I want to say one of these words and go back to a burning, but this is fire energy as well. If you're dealing with more than one teacher, that could be here. The spirituality is huge out here. And some type of real big authority and government is really big showing up in your reading, but there's a victory here. If you're in the truth, Jehovah's going to come out here. You may have had somebody stand by you. Maybe there's just been a battle within standing by you, because if there's a victory, there's been a war then. There's a wounded warrior, or two people have been through something that has been hard on somebody's life in general, but there's some type of victory out here regardless. Well, let me just take one more and we'll take some words. Thank you, Jehovah. Okay, so we have something transformative out here, in which this actually goes right to the same house. There's a gangbang out here. Somebody was gangbanged, or a couple people got gangbanged within some type of a situation, and somebody's life, you know, changed because somebody died within that. Then I guess it is, there's an investigation, there's law all over something. But something looks good, because when the sun comes out and the wheel comes out, you got twice, boom! Something's huge. Regardless, some idiot is around you trying to do something like that, or did something like that, because if we got a murderer out here, then with some people, because they go back to children. So does this for Cancer energy. This is secrets around sexual matters. Again, like I said, there's some type of gangbang. The letter M is here. Somebody could be really in a lot of terror, and obviously if somebody was gangbanged, of course they were. Of course they were. We have a cutting implement. Somebody was cut then. And actually in one of the Cancer readings, somebody was hacked like that. And so I send you love and light. I get it. I get it, and there will be recompense for that. We've got... so we got the sea and the rain out here around some mystery, but there's a big time perception of something that's taken place. This is right up in your face. If you're dealing with somebody who's in the public eye, because the fifth house can go back to that, somebody's heart is also here. And obviously if your child has gone out into eternity, or your mother or your husband, that was your heart, right? So that's huge what's coming out here. So we got marriages at the bottom of the deck. This is a whole stick as well, and this is right up next to your house as well. So it's huge what's coming out here. This is society. So something's huge within society, since this is something that has affected a large scope of an area, and this is a sea of people, and this represents society. Something about keys could be prevalent as well. This is organization here, involved in something that is being turned. There's a lot of fortune here in your reading as well. So if you are new, I'm going to pick from my homemade deck. That looks good though. There is a victory, and actually even in that Cancer reading there was a victory there, because you had two of the chariots that showed up as well. So whatever the case, if you're on a legal case, there is a victory for somebody. So I'm going to pick from this deck here. Jehovah, I just thank you for favor, for the truth's sake. Yeah, I'd hate to be on the person's side who is in the negative of that thing, okay? Because something's very transformative out here. Somebody slept with law enforcement to get some type of access to something. Well, and that's why somebody over here is like, no, because something's right up in your face. Something's known about that crap. We already know it. Some type of, so good news is going to be brought. All right, there's good tidings coming. It's positive, yes, because it's beautiful energy then coming out here. Somebody can go sit in jail for sleeping with law. This is a law. Somebody did. It's known that they did. Jehovah says to call upon him in the day of trouble, and he will deliver thee. And somebody has been calling because Jehovah's arms are out here. He's taking the wheel. The crab shall be pried open. It's right here, this 4th house. So if you've been just real crabby or something, obviously something's been just held back. Something's going to be pried open within this. There's good news coming, okay? For thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left, and thy seed, this goes back to seed, shall inherit the Gentiles and make the desolate cities to be inhabited. One of this Taurus energy is here in your reading as a higher arcana. They had a scripture come out talking about scornful men bringing a city into a snare, okay? Well, and so we've got stuff like that here, and that's here in your reading. Some of y'all have those combinations. Somebody says, I lied to myself about you, please forgive me, and it's truthful. Well, it's positive. So somebody was just holding back within something. They're going to pry open and speak, okay? Rain is here. Well, it is. That represents rain. So, or something happened while it was raining. Then it's here. We already know about the rain as far as the industry goes. That can take you back to the industry as well. Somebody has been taken for granted, and it's time to fix the problem. Yes. Especially when you've been sitting in your house forever and a freaking day because some idiot has done some nasty. Yeah, somebody has been enclosed in walls, and obviously somebody, for some of y'all dealing with death and murder situations, somebody gonna go jail for what they did. Okay. A locksmith. Well, we got, like I said, we got keys out here. We got keys to vehicles. We know that people have done some stupid. Something at a store is here, and a weapon. And no weapon formed against you shall prosper if you stood in the truth, and you're getting favor, baby. You are. We are. Because Jehovah is faithful to his own. Thank you, Jehovah. What else you want to bring out here? Thank you for you. There's big time protection out here on y'all. Big time protection. So a message is here. This is something that you've been waiting for. Again, we have somebody bringing a good tidings. There's a good message coming. Okay, there's something being published here that's good within the message, is what it says on that. Thank you, Jehovah. If you're dealing with mail postal violations, then obviously that's a federal offense. Somebody has been around some type of situation, thinking how to do this, how to do that, what can I do? But the wheel's turning inevitably on some situation. Okay, obviously there's been a war here, and we got victory. Okay, so whatever this is, some type of thoughts. Obviously, if you've been sitting somewhere for a long time and somebody's trying to restrain you, that's hard to live like that. But if your life is in Jehovah, then he said, let the weak say, I am strong. Something's being forced here. Okay. Somebody is entitled to something because they got looted on. Well, there's a lot of fortune here. A lot. And you're dealing with the occult as well, and this crazy idiots. We have a judgment and conversation, and somebody has been thinking and weighing the pros and cons, but this is a judgment. There's good news coming. There's good stuff coming because somebody's going to go jail. Somebody slept with legal enforcement to get access. That's then put you through hell? I don't think so. Jehovah's going to make sure that favor comes back to where it's due. There's some type of charity coming to you. Jehovah's been saying it to us for a long time. So the sun is, we got the sun twice. We got the wheel twice. Actually, we got 3 times because it's found in this chariot card as well. It's beautiful, Jehovah. It's beautiful. And so there's something really huge and very governmental out here on your reading. So this is about energy, and some people's energy has been depleted because they've just had to sit there, and it's just been hard. But this is a victory rune. If you are dealing with somebody's obviously somebody's been real prideful in some type of situation. This is still self-mastery and getting victory over intrigues and passions and stuff like that. Again, somebody was gangbanged, and it's ridiculous. So we have the Y, the Z, the Y, the S. There's a couple of Y connections. The M, the Q, and the H is out here. And there's been a shh around somebody and a hush. But, you know, because there's a secret. But then you got a bunch of people around a situation that's protecting as well, because we've got good energy showing up out here in victory in a very big way. Until next time, shalom.